Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the entertainment news, and let's start off with this one. Speed Darlington sues Naptip over wanted declaration. Controversial Nigerian artist Speed Darlington has filed a 3 billion naira lawsuit against the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, that's Naptip, for declaring him wanted in connection to an alleged rape case. The suit, filed on July 9, 2025 at the Federal High Court in Abuja, was instituted by a team of female lawyers representing the singer. And the court documents, Speed Darlington alleges that Naptip's public declaration of him as a wanted person was unlawful, defamatory, and carried out without due process, causing significant damage to his reputation. This legal move comes weeks after Naptip released a wanted poster of the singer, accusing him of refusing to honor their invitation over the alleged rape of a minor, an accusation reportedly linked to comments made during one of his controversial live sessions. Although Speed Darlington initially left the country, he has since taken to social media to deny the allegations, insisting he committed no crime. In a video posted online, he stated, and I quote, "All these wanted posters you guys posted need to be taken down. I am not coming. I have not committed any crime. All I did was to speak. Irresponsible talk is not a crime," end quote. As of the time of this report, Naptip is yet to release an official response to this bold lawsuit by Speed Darlington. What else can I say? We've dwelled on this matter for so long, and this is a bold move, by the way, from Speed Darlington, and it's now time for the legal juggernauts to come together and see if truly, defamatory or whatnot. Was he invited? Did they warrant to declare him wanted because he did not appear after telling them that it won't be available on particular dates and whatnot? I just feel all of these things by Speed Darlington and Naptip, like, y'all should just go away and stop disturbing us with all of this business. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. I'm tired of this situation. It's crazy. On to the next entertainment story. Ira Star signs with Jay-Z's Rock Nation. Nigerian Afrobeat star Ira Star has signed a new international management deal with Rock Nation, the entertainment company founded by American rapper and business mogul Jay-Z. The announcement comes after Rock Nation teased a snippet of our upcoming single Hot Body on social media last week and updated its website to include a profile page for the singer. Despite the new deal, Ira Star remains signed to Don Jazzy's Maven Records. The partnership with Rock Nation is seen as a strategic move to strengthen our global appeal, particularly in the United States and Europe, through Rock Nation's deep industry connections and proven track record in artist development. Just so you know, Rock Nation's impressive roster includes top acts like Alicia Keys, J Balvin, Megan Thee Stallion, Lil Uzi Vert, amongst others. Ira Star is currently on tour with British rock band Coldplay and is set to make an acting debut in the upcoming film adaptation of Children of Blood and Bone. With recent BET and Mobile Awards wins under her belt, a Rock Nation deal marks yet another major milestone in a fast-rising career. And we kind of like saw this coming, because I think one of the first social media pages that posted as regards Ira Star's win, that's the BET win, was Rock Nation. So people were already speculating that, oh, Maven did not post first. Why Rock Nation? What is the affiliation with Rock Nation? And people kind of like saw it coming, and now it's official. She's still signed to Maven Records and, of course, the bigger umbrella Universal Music Group. But management-wise, which artists always have, there's the Rock Nation brand. And, of course, this will skyrocket her to the next level in her music career. And we are looking forward to more good things with this new collaboration from Ira Star and, of course, Rock Nation. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're done with the entertainment news.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Olufemi Daniel. Of course, I'm here at the press media briefing of Big Brother Naija Season 10 certified.
Taking you through the journey from 2006, season by season, to season 10 was intentional. We wanted you to remember the things you loved about those seasons, and we are going back to basics. So everything you thought you loved about Big Brother and more is what will be happening this season.
I look forward to more camera moments, right? Some things, some exclusives that we didn't see. Like, I feel like last season, some of us stayed up all night waiting for some kind of exclusive, but we didn't see.
So there are certain things we're planning around the pool party, the Saturday night rave, and even the Sunday live eviction show. So we'll be looking out for some of the best fan moments while you're engaging, while you're watching, some of those reactions and your reviews around what's happening, around Ebuka's outfit. And we're going to be rewarding randomly.
We're in Nigeria. Nigeria is a very conservative place. In Zanzi Big Brother, they're more free, they're more expressive. And I feel like Nigeria needs to get to that side of entertainment with letting people be a little bit more liberal.
It's a cultural force. It is a culture driver. It's a show that has become a phenomenon across the continent. When we showed earlier, it's not only watched in Nigeria, it's watched across the different markets. And that just goes to show that one, the continent is interested in Nigerian content. That's number one. Number two, the social experiment is something that viewers across the continent just resonate with.
People should understand that this is actually a social experiment, and they shouldn't expect people to actually behave some type of way. And I also think that people actually presume Big Brother Naija to be a very toxic show. So in that, they always expect people to be toxic, fight, and do all of that. But I really want to encourage people to try and watch the show and enjoy it and try to understand people.
We want to bring people together so that they can come together and experience community, communion, and all of that as we engage with Big Brother Naija. We are meeting our consumers where they are. We know that a lot of our consumers are online, and therefore we're bringing those experiences online, making it through the line 360-degree experience.
I'm just looking forward to seeing raw entertainment. Just go in, be yourself, do your gameplay if you want to do your gameplay, but always be entertaining. I'm looking for so much fun, so much entertainment this season.
What Big Brother does is, you can be a regular person who is just trying to figure out what your next meal is, but you have an interesting personality and you get the opportunity to come on Big Brother, and it puts you on a platform that lets everybody see that interesting personality. And if you know what you're doing, you can make a living out of that.
For me, yeah, Big Brother is real life, bro. When you're inside the house, it's real life. If you've experienced life, yeah, being in the house, you won't actually... Man, it will actually guide you, trust me.
I want to see you start another journey on the 26th of July 2025 when Big Brother Naija officially returns to your screens. My name is Ebuka Obi-Uchendu. Have a good afternoon.
That right there is a smart guy trying to use the chopstick so that you don't catch him saying no use the chopsticks. Quickly put up him out. They're forming and he's holding the chopstick like that's what he used. They don't catch you. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to hit your peak as it's time for Social Veil, where the timelines are wild, the memes are fresh, and the vibes are an absolute best. Let's dive into this week's peak moments in the world of social media. If you're ready, then I am, so let's jump right into it. Now, this is a picture of a guy, Beard Gang, and as you can see, it put up the picture, Beard Goal, and of course, some people really want to be like this. And him is saying, stop beating around the bush and kiss me. And the girl is saying, I am trying. You get what that means? Stop beating around the bush, trying to kiss him with the beards, the bush, beards. You get it? You get it? You get it? Yeah, I know you got that. Let's not do it proper. On to the next one. This one said Singapore is visa-free for Ghanaians. South Africa is also visa-free for Ghanaians. Interesting. And Illy Love 26 now replies, so which country is now visa-free to Nigerians? And Amuna Chisom now says, Evuno. And she replies, and he replies, Hilary, that's Illy Love 26, now says, as a Nigerian, you still need a visa to enter heaven. That's why we have Christ's embassy. Did you people see the wordplay there? You need the embassy to grant you a visa. There's a church, Christ embassy, visa to heaven. You get it. This hilarious memes coming from social media. And of course, I don't know why you people are doing this to Nigerians, but it's sad that Singapore is visa free to Ghanaians. And yeah. Which country is visa-free to Nigerians? You already know. On to the next one. This one says, my wife always calls me my African president. Today I asked why, and she said, all the things you promised me, you have never done any. This is not true. This is not true. You can't say all African presidents don't do whatever it is that they promise. I'm trying to play, but yeah, this is not true. Trust me, it's not true. At least if they don't do everything, they actually still do some. And stop generalizing and stop. This is not true. Let me move on before I get into trouble. The next one says, I want to be so full of Christ that if a mosquito bites me, it flies away singing, there is power in the blood. This is another crazy thing that we saw on social media. I want to be so full of Christ that if a mosquito bites me, it flies away singing, there is power in the blood. You know when mosquito bites you, they get to suck your blood. And because you're full of Christ, so even in your blood, there's power because you're full of Christ. That's hilarious, by the way. And of course, wrapping up Social Veil for this week. And this one says, my face when my man is introducing me to his female friends, everybody is a suspect. Dear ladies, why do you people actually roll like this? Why must every female friend with your boyfriend or your man be a suspect? Because if you're in the relationship, there should be trust already. So if he introduces you to a female friend and you're suspecting him, that means there's no trust in the relationship. So why are you in the relationship? I'm trying to do relationship advice, of which I know I'm not good at it, but this is the face you get to make, and it's not supposed to be, because you should trust your man, whichever way. Even though if, yeah. You already know. Ladies and gentlemen, and that's our friends. That's how we top up your week with laughter, chaos, and a peak moment or two. That is Social Veil, brought to you by the creamy goodness of Peak Milk. We'll be back with our guests. Stay here with us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, joining us right about now is a talented Nigerian singer, songwriter, and producer with a voice that exudes power, sensuality, and timelessness. She has carved a niche for herself on the Afrobeat scene. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, Good Girl, LA. Good Girl, LA. Looking at that now, and knowing fully well that this is not the Good Girl, LA that we used to know. Why didn't you just switch your name? And you stated it in the song called Good Girl. Why didn't you just switch your name to Bad Girl LA?
It's because it is rooted in my original government name, Good Girl LA. My original government name is Euphemia. Then the youth is Greek. The youth is Greek for good. Oh. Yeah, that's where that comes from. But also because I want to be the symbol of the person or the energy that takes things that are supposed to be used to like control people's minds and turning it over into something that empowers people. Oh. So yeah, the concept behind the project and the name, I want to be the symbol of like, I say this is my name, but I show up and I look nothing like that.
True that.
Yeah, I like to turn things upside down.
And we're loving this new look.
Yeah.
Because this is not the Good Girl Ellie that we used to know.
Oh.
Why the sudden switch?
Because this is who I've always been, but I was kind of hiding it a little. Because I felt like, oh my God, the things I think and the things I like are too weird and like maybe a little too dark for Nigerians or from where I'm from. Yeah. So like I kind of hid it and I wanted to fit in a little, but this period I'm like, I don't care.
Anyhow, I take out.
I know, not even that. Okay. I want to be myself. I want to be fulfilled. Okay. And I feel like my authenticity would always still resonate. And I'm just like, I'm not scared of the rejection anymore. So I want to be authentic, you know?
Talking about rejection, talking about the rejection, how are people perceiving you now? Do you think it's kind of like way better or awkward to before when the Good Girl Ellie was, to me, still good?
Well, it's actually better now. I wanted to say the same, but nah, it's better now. Because your authenticity, you can never lose when you keep it real, you know? Yeah.
So where have you been? Where have
Working
you
on
been?
myself.
That took how long? How many years?
Working on myself. Yeah. Oh yeah. It takes a lot of time.
Okay.
You know, to get to know yourself. And I was focused on getting like the business side of things right.
Yeah.
Because to do anything, you need to, the foundation needs to be solid.
Okay.
Yeah, and there were certain things that I needed in place to do things on the level that I needed to do them. So I had to get that in check. And while that was going on, of course, a lot of like self-reflection and self-mastery, you know, because like I feel like one of the things we're put on earth to do is to like attain like self-actualization, you know, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Now you're out again. Is the industry kind of like way better or way different than how it used to be a couple of years ago?
What?
The industry, the music industry, kind of like way better, and yeah, compared to how it used to be before when you dropped your singles, and of course the song with Vector, Eli Mama also, that's years ago. Is it better now?
I mean, there's nuance to it. Like, there's different ways things can be better or worse. So there's nuance, but like generally, I'll say change is like the only constant thing. So definitely, everything is changing. It's the same way our economy is changing.
Yeah,
like,
true.
guys, isn't it changing? you know, yeah. So like everything changes, and I'm someone that is never scared of change. Like, I'm actually obsessed with change, especially positive change, like stuff that brings the future closer to the now. So I love the fact that now, but like overall, I'll say yes, Afrobeat has definitely grown. The structure is stronger and it's better. You know, we're still growing, we're still figuring it out, but yeah, it's way better now. Definitely, hell yeah.
Do you think now we used to have more females doing music, but now it's different. We have people churning out great content, and of course the whole Afrobeat to the world thing now. Do you think it's better right now, since everybody's craving about Afrobeat to the world, we collaborating, do more collaboration amongst ourselves, and of course pushing it as a force to the world instead of just individuals grinding on their own? Because people are still clamoring for collaborations from some of the likes of Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade. Why haven't they collaborated? Why hasn't Davido and Whiskey collaborated? That kind of conversation. What do you think about that?
Man, I feel like collaborations are like really powerful, because when you have one person and you join like those two stars together, it's I don't know, you know, yeah, like it's a crazy reaction. So definitely collaborations like makes the culture stronger, it moves it forward in a different way, in a harder way. Yeah. So I feel like definitely there will never be a time where we don't need more collaborations.
True.
We always do.
True.
You know? Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back, Good Girl LA. Bad Girl LA. Good Girl LA is still in the building, and of course we'll be talking about she getting signed to a new record label and all that, and of course our music. We'll be back. Stay here with us. Sir, I just had to tap into that energy like we're shooting the music video, because I don't get that.
Has the music stopped?
Yeah, it has stopped already. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we still have Good Girl LA in the building, and of course we just checked out another amazing video that you just dropped.
Yeah.
And of course, let's talk about you being signed to Vibes.
Yeah, VMF.
Talk to us. How did that's Andre Vibes.
Yeah, Andre
Talk to
Vibes.
us. How did that come about? How is it going so far?
It's going amazing. I mean, I went to his house for a party, because he's like, "Where's Ellie? She needs to come for a party. Just tell her to come through." Because we hadn't seen for a while. Like, I met Andre like close to 10 years now. Yeah, we hadn't seen for a while, so it's like, I need to come through for a party, and I go to his house, and rain is falling, and we don't go to the party anymore. And I'm like, okay, let me go home. And they're like, oh no, we need to talk, just stay. We're doing a couple of stuff.
Yeah.
And then I stay, and I don't sleep throughout the night. And the next morning, I hear sound coming from the studio. Yeah, one of his guys, Jeffrey, is in there, and I'm like, I want to go down there. And I go in there, and I'm making a song just randomly, nobody knows. Yeah. And he walked into the studio, and he's watching me record. Then he made the decision that he was going to do it there, and asked me. I didn't even know he was in there. Yeah, I didn't know he was in there. It was later on that he called me up, and he's like, do you want to do...
Let's take this to the next level.
Yeah. I just came for a party last night. I was supposed to go. I didn't even go home for like how many days? I was in the studio like after that, like just working. So that's how it happened.
Amazing.
It was, just, I feel like it's divine timing. Yeah. And just alignment.
And of course, we're loving the songs. So is this from a project, or is a project coming out? Talk to us about it.
Yes. It's from a project. It's an EP. It's called the Good Girl EP. It's out right now, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, for like 2 weeks now. Yeah, but it's out right now. Available everywhere. So it has like 6 songs. Okay. Yeah, that's like track 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, good song.
When people get to listen to this project, what kind of message do you want them to take out?
I want them to feel power. I want them to take the things that have like held them back and flip it over, like what I do with things, and turn it into a strength, like take their weaknesses and turn it into their strength. I just want, my intention making this project was for people to find like self-love and like just that feeling, you know, that fire inside of themselves, you know? Yeah.
How was the recording process there? You touched on recording. What's the song you were recording? Is it part of this project too? No.
It didn't make it on the project.
What was
it? It's more like a stand-alone single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the process of recording this project though?
Obviously, by the time I knew, okay, I have to make a project, I already like had my plan for what the sounds would be like on my first EP, what the lyrics, the message, and the theme would be. So like Andre also like knew what vibe I was on, and it was exactly what he was on at the time. You know, he was trying to, cause he has done so much in the culture already. Like he produced "Calm Down" for Rema.
Shout out to Andre Vibes.
Yeah. So he's like, he wants to do something new in the game. Like he wants to take the sound somewhere different. And I also am doing things out of the box, and he was so in touch with that, and it just happened so seamlessly. Since he's on Division, I'm on Division, like the project
everything just killed
seamlessly.
And we're loving it. Ladies and gentlemen, Good Girl LA is in the building. Before we conclude the show, before we wrap up the show, yes, this week's reminder that happiness is free. I was trying to whine, I can't do that. That's you can, right?
I mean, you can see through the big shirt.
But
tight.
Stickily. Yeah. So now you have everything in place: a record label, a producer readily available. What's next after this EP? More videos. What's next for Good Girl LA?
Yeah. More videos.
Okay.
Collaborations. Like we have a lot of collaborations coming, but I won't say too much about that.
Wow. Why are you always scripting it? Osh. Okay, we'll wait.
Yeah, we have like collaborations, appearances, you know, and just like a lot of energy, like a lot of energy. Okay. Amazing music, crazy visuals. Yes.
All right. So how can fans reach out to you via your social media, not your phone number? Talk to us.
Well, everywhere, Good Girl LA. Just search I am Good Girl LA, IAM. GOODGIRLLA. Yeah, everywhere, including Snap and TikTok.
All right.
Everywhere.
All right. It's great having you back.
Thank you for having me.
Doing what you know how to do and what you love to do. All right.
Excited.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it with Good Girl LA. My name is OJ, and we are done with the show for the week. And of course, shout out to you for sticking with us from Monday through to Friday. But not to worry, we still have more in store for you when we come back next week. Bigger and better. OJ is out of the building. Good Girl LA. I'll leave her in the building to perform. And I'm out.